Happy Monday, everyone. This is Simon Chen. I'm here to fire you up and get you going, give you a little inspiration today, especially what happened the last few days. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Don't forget, it's Monday, which is time to set your goals. Have your weekly goals. If you have no goals, you're going nowhere. So make sure you have your goals. Focus on activity goals. If you do the important stuff, major in the important things, not the minor things. Work on the income producing activities. You will eventually get the results if you take consistent action on it. Hope you had a great weekend. I just want to talk a little bit briefly about what happened. I had a great weekend personally with my family. Awesome time. Baseball with my kids, with my mom, and not so awesome time business-wise with the news. If you haven't heard, I'm here to give you some inspiration, some thoughts. I'll do a podcast later this week about it. But I want to talk about, if you haven't heard, is the Modere shutdown. Modere is a big company in direct selling. I felt terrible about it when I found out on Friday because I personally have a lot of good friends that were in that company that I've known over the last 10, 15 years that were in the company earning great incomes. I know people from earning a couple hundred a month to people earning 50,000 a month, right? And just to vanish just like that. They shut down, they just vanished. So the question is, if I'm not going to talk about the news itself, but what's the point of being an entrepreneur when you can lose everything? And I just want to bring a couple points. Is number one, this can happen in any industry. It's not just about direct selling. It happens in anything. You can work for the biggest tech company, right? You can work for Facebook. You can work for Apple. You can Kodak, which went out of business, right? You just never know because the only constant is change, and things change. You just never know what's gonna happen. So it could happen to any industry. I think we can tell from the stock market recently. A lot of people lost money. Whereas real estate, things go up and down as in cycles. So it's not like anything bad about the direct selling profession, network marketing or MLM. It's just it happens to everyone, every industry. And unfortunately, it happened to one that affected a lot of my friends. The other thing is, I think when I first started, I would say, well, you are wasting your time building something and you lose everything. But the thing is, you don't lose your time, because if you build it once, you can build it again. And I think this reviews the true leaders, right? Everyone can build on good times. If you build a sales organization and you build a big one, you can go somewhere else and do it again, because the greatest value is not in the money. And this is my late mentor told me, don't make the million for the million, but make for the million for the person you become. Because the dollars don't always stay with you, but who you become stays with you. The skills you learn, the relationships you develop. So even though I'm very sad for my friends out there who lost big chunks of income, just like that, from going to multiple six figures to zero, yeah, I'm very confident they'll get the money back. Right? They have the skill set, they have the relationships. It's just a matter of time, and a lot of them will make back way more than they ever did. And this is not the first time this happened in this profession. It's also not going to be the last. So if you see that news, hey, stay away from one last tip is stay away from the negativity. Focus on the positivity, right? If you're having a negative day too, focus on who you're becoming or who have you become, and not what you don't have, not the lack. Anyway, that's my message for you. Monday, be inspired. Hopefully that inspires you. The entrepreneur journey is a roller coaster, up and downs, but it's definitely still rewarding. The flexibility and time, the stuff you get to do. I think last week I didn't work much, just hanging out and still getting residual income, just hanging out with my mom, the kids is awesome, and way better than if you're working for someone else. So anyway, be blessed. Have an amazing Monday. Go out there and crush it and have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless. See you back tomorrow.